What a mess! So you've heard me, and then I'm gonna get to your calls and super chats here. You heard me talk about the wicked witch of the West, right? With the low IQ, Maxine Waters, and known to most of the blacks, not all, but most. They call her Auntie Maxine now. They love bad aunties and bad mamas and bad big mamas. Um, because so Maxine Waters, according to this report from CNN, Maxine Waters was in a interview during an interview there on CNN, and Maxine was trying to get her hair done, fixed up. I was like, is that a wig or what? What the? Maxine is trying to fix her hair. Maxine, you're supposed to have, I guess it was so early, I don't know if this interview happened last night or this morning, but maybe it was too early to get her hair in the right way. What the? But she is a mess with this hair deal. What's up with the hair? Maxine Waters, so-called Representative Maxine Waters, adjusted her hair for 25 seconds on the air during a female host question. And this is from CNN. I don't know what somebody, what that about. I'm sorry? Oh, so could we just get it from CNN, or do we need to mention that too? I'm sorry? You can, or do we need to? Oh, okay. So I got it now. I'm listening to my ear here. CNN via Greg Price. Watch this soundbite.
They've seen President Biden. They've lived through his presidency. They've also seen former President Trump. They've lived through his presidency.
No,
They've
this
heard
is
these
too early in the
arguments
morning.
about
My
democracy,
hair
about the
ain't
fate of
right.
the election, and yet Trump is not only winning,
I can't
but
get this
winning
thing.
increasingly by a larger
Look,
margin.
I
So what
I
is the
need a mirror right
plan
now.
among Democrats to
I ain't even
change
paying
that
attention to what
trajectory?
she's saying.
It sounds like you're talking about saying and doing all
I
the
need a
same things,
mirror.
but do you believe that something needs to change?
I think we need to keep working.
I need a mirror. I don't know what she said. I'm looking at my hair. About to fall off. What the?
What the?
The Wicked Witch of the West. It's interesting is that the blacks in South Central LA and wherever other part of the district Maxine so-called represent, that Maxine Waters Lord, this hair a mess. I need a mirror. This thing feel like it's about to fall off. But anyway, it's interesting to me that Maxine Waters have represented the blacks over there in South Central LA and whatever part of the South Central over there that she represents. And forever, ever since I've been in, it seems, I don't know when she got in, but it looked like she's been there ever since I've been in California. And I've been here since 1968. And so she got in 1991, I'm told, by Hake. I don't know where he got that from, but Hake said it. So if you yell at Hake. That's according to Wikipedia. And Maxine Waters has not done one thing good for South Central at all. Zero. Zero. And she promised at a town hall once, and I was there, so I heard it. The Republicans want to take away y'all, projects, but I'm not going to let them do it. And she named Jordan Downey and all those different projects over there where the blacks are stacked on up in. And she said, I'm not going to let the Republicans take them away from you. And not only am I not going to let the Republicans take away your projects meaning government homes, apartments. And not only am I not going to let the Republicans take them away from you, I'm going to build some new ones for you, too. I'm going to give you some new of those places. And they applauded and praised the Lord. It was at a church. It was being held at Crenshaw Christian Center there. And they applauded and praised the Lord. Thank you for the project. And she lived in $1 million home. $3 to $4 million home, somewhere in that range, according to the reports. And she promised them more projects, and they applauded. They applauded. They were happy. I guess because they free or little or no rent you have to pay, they applauded. The men and the women, black. What's wrong with the blacks? They applauded. And I was stunned. I couldn't believe I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, what the? Maxine and her family living high on the hog. But she promised the black people who voted for her, you're going to stay in the project. Don't worry, we got some news for you. What a sad way to live, huh? It's no wonder they have no hope. And I don't blame Maxine Waters because these were grown people, grown men and women, adults, applauding and praising God for more projects. And Maxine Waters is wrong for that. I understand that. She's using them for her personal gain. But I can't blame them. They let her do it. They want it. Grown people. And then they blame the white man. They have someone to blame, so still they're taking it off themselves by blaming the white man. They call the white man superior. White supremacists, the blacks don't believe. They truly believe. It's funny. The blacks truly believe that white people are superior to them. And then there are whites who truly believe that the Jews are superior to them. They're going after the Jews and blaming the Jews in the same manner that the blacks are blaming the whites, because they believe that the Jews are superior to them. And listen to their complaint. The Jews own everything. The Jews control this and the Jews control that. Doesn't that sound like hopelessness, helplessness, and blaming somebody else that you can't do it? It's a big old world. If the Jews control this, why don't you go and start your own and control that? If the whites control this or that, why don't you go and start your own thing? You can do it too. If you want to do it. But victims are always blaming. It's a sign of being lost, too. It's a sign of being angry and lost. And somebody blaming somebody and somebody blaming everybody. Lost, weak people blame others. And it's pathetic because this is a big old country and a big old world. There's a lot of room. You can do your own thing. And that way you don't, and can't nobody hold you back. I remember during the so-called civil rights movement, the worst thing that ever happened to the blacks, by the way, the so-called civil rights, because there's no such thing as civil rights. When they started that movement and the blacks followed Martin Luther King and others right into the cafes of white people, and they were their own businesses, white cafes and white whatever else, buses and everything, and they followed Martin Luther King and Jesse Jackson and others right into white people businesses, private businesses that they got up every morning and through sweat and tears, they went and built their own restaurant or whatever they have. And they're like, you got to serve me. You got to serve me coffee. You got to serve me this. I'm like, and then the older black people said, they don't have to serve you. That's their business. They can do what they want. Suppose they spit in it. You try to force yourself on these people. And my grandparents used to tell us, don't go down there in all that mess. These people have a right to do what they want with their own business. And if somebody don't want you at their house, you don't have a right to be mad that someone else don't want you in their home. You say, oh, okay, see you later. They have a right to it, and you're wrong for being mad. But the blacks imposed themselves, and then the whites ran. And they've been running ever since. And they ain't running for Jesus. They're running from the blacks. What a sad human beings that human nature is evil. Human beings are evil. And you must be born again. If you want to overcome that, you can overcome it, and you can be free right here on earth. You don't have to wait to die. Or you can stay in your misery. You're already in hell, right? Already in Hades. You're in hell already. Anyone that has anger, suicidal thoughts, depression, loneliness, looking for love, need some type of approval, look for somebody to be friends with, blaming others, whatever, right? You're living in Hades already, in hell. Don't worry about going to hell. You're already in hell. You have to figure out how to overcome hell. But you're already there. You ain't got to wait until you die to go to hell. You already live in hell. You're miserable. And a pathetic person. It doesn't have to be that way, though. It's up to you. But most people have chosen hell over heaven. They don't want a way out. What do you mean a way out? Are you telling me that all I got to do is watch what's happening in me and everything will work itself out? Yes. No, that's too, I ain't got time for that. That's too simple. I need something difficult, they say. So do you do the silent prayer? No. Oh, Lord. They love their misery. Leave people in their hell and don't be mad at them for wanting to be in their hell. They have a right. And hell is on earth inside of human beings. And heaven is on earth inside of those who've overcome the hell, which are far and few. Far and few. Way more in hell than it is out of hell, because most people love their hell.